Welcome to the ITM Podcast.
This is episode 353 of the ITM Podcast, the official Boston Red Sox podcast of the Titanic. My name is Joe Copponi, that's Scott Neville, and the Boston Red Sox lose a series to the Minnesota Actual Twins. Scott, how you doing?
Dude.
Yeah.
First of all, may I just say, I've been holding this for like 15 minutes because we've been talking for a minute. We are dressed very differently right now. We usually wear the exact same thing. Mm-hmm. You look like you're dressed like to go somewhere, and you didn't tell me. I thought we were going to Chipotle. You thought we were going to you made a reservation somewhere.
I'm in party mode, dude. Remember, it was last year. You were like, I'm in vacation mode. Last year, you were like all upset about some shirt that didn't match my hat, but it absolutely did match my hat.
No, it didn't.
I was like, I'm in vacation mode. I'm in vacation mode right now. I got the perm going. I got the chest hair out. I'll even one more button. Let's go. Come on over to the YouTube ITM podcast. It's getting fucking wild over here, dude. On the let me say this. Happy 114th birthday to
the ITM podcast.
Her royal the ITM podcast, the Royal Majesty ship. The Titanic, brother. Today, in fitting fashion, we celebrate the sinking ship that killed, I don't know how many people, probably like 1,200 people. And the Red Sox of Boston, who have killed, I don't want to guess here and get it wrong, but in the first 18 games of the season have probably killed about 25 million fans. By their own hands. About that, probably. They are now 7-11.
Nope.
And they suck. And here's the thing. We got the reverse ITM special this week where they lost the first two games and then they win the finale. So we're coming into the finale and could very easily come on this show and say, easy for some, maybe not for me. We could come in with some positivity and say, Trevor Story hit a home run. The Red Sox got some offense going, some extra base hits. Oh, my God, they can hit home runs again. This is what it feels like for the Red Sox to score 9 runs. I don't know if that's happened this year. And I'm here to say, don't do that. The series sucked. The team sucked. For 90% of the series, the team sucked. They looked like balls. And I'm not going to celebrate Trevor Story hitting a home run after the series is over. I'm not going to do that. There's things to worry about. There's conversations to have that are a little more pressing, I feel, and a little more Scott, what would you say? Maybe a little spooky, a little scary.
Yeah. Well, look, the fact of the matter is they can't hit or pitch. Yes. So, and that's gonna, and they don't rank super high defensively, metrically either in terms, or actually just in outs converted. They're one of the worst. But the good news is, Connolly Early has like a 2.3 ERA both this year and in his career. He might be the best pitcher in baseball. Go ahead.
They're fast.
They're fast. Do they steal a lot of bases though?
I didn't say that. I said they're fast.
Okay. So we're not really using it yet, but
once they get on base, look out. They may or may not run. Not the smartest base running team, but
yeah, well, hey. Early's got a 2.29 ERA this year and a 2.31 career ERA. So we did find an ace. That's the good news. And it looks like we need one, Joey.
Yeah. Let me say this while we're on Connolly Early real quick, because I feel like this show is going to be super scatterbrained and just kind of throwing shit at a wall and seeing what stinks. That's not the phrase.
No, it would stink, I think.
Throwing shit at the wall and seeing which one of it stinks.
Yeah. As you do.
Connolly early allowing his first career home run in a game that was 9-1 when he walked off the mound is fucking criminally stupid. Just absolutely asinine. I'm upset for the guy. But
I
yeah,
never
no,
thought he
I
would.
mean,
I never thought he was going to do it.
no. I mean, the thing is, you want to save it for a good story. You know what I mean? Like if he could be, 90 years old and be like, my first home run was, Byron Buxton, or I don't know. I guess there's cooler guys than Byron Buxton. I was just thinking of the Twins, but like the first career home run like I ever gave up was Shohei or Fernando Tatis or like something, but it's just fucking, who was it? Austin Butler.
I don't think so. The actor?
Yeah, I think it was Jacob Elordi. And I think it was like Austin Tyler or whatever that fucking guy's name is.
No. Elordi's hung up on the wall.
Right.
That was the one. Yeah, that was right in Josh Bell. Him and Josh Bell went back to back with just almost there.
Right.
You would be looking for Austin Martin, who actually I resent that because he's hitting .316 this year, and he was, I don't know, maybe the best college baseball player I've ever seen.
Yeah, no.
He's picked fifth overall. I don't know if you knew that.
I can't tell you how much time I don't have for college baseball. I don't watch college baseball, not an inning.
Yeah, you're not ready. You've never seen Austin Martin, and that shows.
You're not ready. I'm not ready for Austin Martin?
No, you're not.
I mean, he was the first guy to ever get to Connolly early, so that's got to be something.
He hit .338, .392, and .377 in 3 years at Vanderbilt.
I'm more impressed at the Connolly early stat.
Dude, well, yeah, that happened in the big leagues. But I'm just saying, Austin Martin, best player I've ever seen play baseball in college. And I don't watch a lot either.
And he does a great Elvis impression.
Okay. Him and JJ Bleday.
Bleday. Yeah.
Joey, I get it now.
Yeah.
Joey, because that was what you said earlier.
Yep. Callback. Comedy podcast. Comedy sports news in that order. That's what we are. I guess we start with Crochet, and by start I mean we're 8 minutes into the show, so now we're going to talk about Garrett Crochet. Big stinker, the worst start of his career. An inning and 2/3, 9 hits, 11 runs, 10 of them earned, 2 bombs, 3 walks. He simply must have been tipping. There's not a lot of other options. His velocity was down, his spin was down, but it still looked like they were just on everything. Every fastball was just instantly barreled up, and you could tell it out of the hand too. I don't know what that was. Maybe that's like anxiety that you start to feel like, oh no, like our ace is getting shelled. But it started to feel like I could feel the barrel of the bat the second the ball was leaving his fingers. Just did not look like himself. He now has a 7.58 ERA, an ERA plus of 54. And a -6 BWAR, which everybody uses for pitchers. It's not just what I happened to see in front of me at the time of writing this down. Garrett Crochet through 4 starts with the 7.58 ERA. Give me your concern level, Scott.
Oh, like 1. I mean, like if it was a real. Like if you just told me that stat and I had no other information, it would be much higher. But that was all 1 2/3 bad baseball, like that. It was the worst baseball he's ever had. But like it's not like he's been bad to this point. So no, I'm not actually worried. I think the genuine only takeaway from this is that Skubal just won his 3rd Cy Young in a row.
That is a part of this too. That's
like the only part of it to me.
Yeah.
Are you worried about Crochet next start? I feel he'll go. Yeah, I feel like he'll go 6 shutout next start. Like I have no. It doesn't. It legitimately doesn't have 1% impact on as far as concern for his next start. If the next start sucks, okay, but I fully expect that to just be like a weird. It's baseball. Like you said, maybe he's tipping. There's clearly something going on with the Twins versus lefties. Like they did well against Skubal, Valdez, and now really well against Crochet. There is something there. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I feel like I'd be worried. I'll tell you what. This is my concern. If they somehow were to face the Twins in a playoff matchup, I don't want to see them because there's something. They know something that we don't. This is the same thing with Chris Sale and the Guardians. It's just for whatever reason they know something that nobody else knows, and we just need to like keep them away from each other.
You mentioned it already, but Will Ragatz, I do not know his last name. He's a Minnesota guy, a reporter over there. He tweeted the stats that you were talking about the lefties.
The 18 ERA.
Yeah, so it's Tarek Skubal, Framber Valdez, and Garrett Crochet at Target Field last week. 11 innings pitched, 28 hits, 7 walks, 22 earned runs. That's an 18 ERA for the three lefties. So they got something going on there. Is it that they mash lefties?
That feels
I don't know. Could it be that they have some kind of crazy advantage only at home, Scott?
Well, we've never seen that in baseball.
I'm not saying anything like that. But what I am saying is it would be really, really funny if a reporter just gave it away like that there. Because he's bragging. He's not. It's like the scene in The Big Short. You've loved The Big Short. You've seen The Big Short, right?
I'm the biggest short ever.
Yeah, so that's why. Yeah,
I've
would
seen
love
clips.
This movie. There's a scene in The Big Short where they are trying to like get to the bottom of the financial crisis, whatever the housing crisis, whatever. Right? They're doing something investigative, whatever, and they're taking a deeper dive into this like lender that's been giving subprime mortgages, right? And they are talking to these mortgage brokers who are like talking about getting like strippers into like beach houses and like getting them like multiple condos and whatever. And Steve Carell's character like takes his boys aside and he's like, why is he confessing to all of this? And somebody tells him he's not confessing, he's bragging. That's kind of what this feels like, is that he doesn't realize that he's not just bragging, he is confessing. They're cheating in Minnesota. They're cheating in Minnesota. This is a lot like if Houston was just going like, holy shit, would you see what the batters are doing in Houston this week? In August of 2017 here, they just can't stop hitting the baseball. It's like they know what's coming. This is going to come back to bite him in the ass when this cheating scandal gets revealed, dude. I'll tell you that.
Well, first of all, I don't think the reporters care at all. In fact, I'd go as far to say is they'd love to be the ones to catch them. They don't have the team affinity that we share. So, I mean, they're not really telling on themselves. They don't really give a shit. Second of all, what is your like? Not to use serious terminology here, but dead ass 1 to 10. What do you think was the odds that they're actually cheating?
Like dead ass?
Yeah, dead ass. Not to make it serious.
Dead ass. Dead ass, dude. Dead ass 7, but I think.
Wow.
But I think 21 teams do it. That's my actual answer. Is like.
Okay.
I think like it's more likely than not, but I also think like more than half the teams in baseball do something at home to give them an advantage.
Okay. Yeah.
Not the Red Sox though, because I like them and they don't cheat.
Correct. Yeah. I hope they do. I hope they are though. If everyone else is doing it, I hope they're cheating harder than everyone else.
They secretly are.
I hope so.
Yeah,
more than everyone else.
I think every team that gives a shit is doing it. Like I think the Marlins are probably not.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, but I think most teams do something. Is it a camera in center field and banging on trash cans? No, but I think it's not too far off from that.
Okay. Interesting.
Yeah. I don't think that's what this was. I think
I don't
the Twins are hot and Crochet
I think
didn't
it's
have his
just
best stuff.
I think they do have something on Crochet, but that happens with certain teams and matchups. And it makes a lot of sense because he's from the White Sox in the division.
Yeah.
So like that's not the most shocking thing.
Stats tweeted out the clip of Bailey postgame, which is really cool that like all of the Red Sox pitching staff or coaching staff is giving postgame interviews now. That's got to be a really good sign. But Andrew Bailey was asked like, what's going on with Crochet's spin rate coming down and his velocity being down, and he was like, I don't know. And it's kind of moved on, and like I don't know. They call me crazy. I don't think there's much to that because I think it's like, what is he supposed to say? Is he supposed to tell you? Like, I don't know. I'd be like, shut up, or don't bring that up. I'm working on it. Okay, we're dealing with it. Shut up.
I also think like right after the game, you don't know. Like you would take that data the next day and break it down and watch film or something. But he shouldn't be able to in real time be able to be like, this is why his velocity is off or his spin
if there was
rate is
something
down.
up, it would have been addressed mid game.
Right.
If it was like, hey, I don't have it right
really
now,
easy.
or if it's something mechanical to adjust. And yeah, that's not.
That's a pretty ridiculous in real time ask. But yeah, I don't think that's a nothing story to me.
Here's a dead ass. That's not Red Sox stats. Stats
You think,
is dead.
Oh, you think this Red Sox stats is not the old Red Sox stats?
Yes, this is Red Sox stats 2.0. I don't think this is the same guy. I've like been hovering back and forth on that, but I think this is somebody trying to be him.
I felt that way out of the gate, but now I'm not sure that I do. He seems upset all the time, which is what I remember most.
Yeah. Yeah, he's upset about stuff and he has weird takes on stuff, but it's almost like it's like doing an impression. I don't know. I'm still not.
I think he's just I don't think it's a different person. You said the old one is dead. I think he's just dead inside. I think this team has killed him. And I think that's why every stat is just pointing out flaws with the roster. And I think he hates this team so much that he's just like, that's his new persona. Like he hates them. He hates Breslow.
He was the biggest Devers guy in the world. He loved Devers.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I mean, he was never going to be like pro.
Well, I mean, it just had to happen. What?
The Players Association it's fired Chief Operating Officer Xavier James and its Head of Human Resources Michael O'Neill with cause. The firings came after an internal investigation spurred by the DOJ looking into the MLBPA. Wow. So the Players Association is crumbling right ahead of a time where maybe the lockout's going to be shorter than we thought, Scott.
Oh, it doesn't. I don't think that would make it shorter. I don't know what that would mean.
It means Good
point. That's a good point.
Yeah. Anyway, game 2. Sonny Gray also had a stinker. Difference is, with Sonny Gray, I expect there to be some stinkers. This is the kind of game I expected to happen the second that I saw the signing. Like Sonny Gray signed right around Thanksgiving. I remember because my gosh, the table just wouldn't stop. Blah 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 blah. I'll keep past the potatoes. Oh my gosh, I can't wait to see Sonny in a
Is he a number 2 or a number 3?
Oh, is he the number 2? Yeah. You think he's going to use the cutter more this year? I sure hope so. Can I have the green beans, Auntie? Like that was the whole
he's gonna
fucking
pitch
dinner.
Lefty or righty this year? What do you think? What do we?
Is he going to have a glove? No glove? Like all sorts of questions people are asking me. And this was a game that like you could have seen a mile away. It's like, yeah, there's going to be some game in fucking Minnesota where I don't even have his stat line in front of me. But what did he allow? 5 runs and probably
lost.
less. Yeah, he had a loss. Yeah, it's like, of course, yeah, like these were going to happen.
Yeah,
I would have bet my bottom dollar that there would be a game where he allowed 5 in 4 runs with 9 hits, 1 strikeout, 2 homers. Like, yeah, but yeah, these happen. The difference is like when your whole pitching staff, minus Connolly Early, Garrett Whitlock and Norris Chapman, aren't getting the job done. You unfortunately get to a place where you like need Sonny Gray to be a real number 2. Well, it didn't happen.
Yeah, I think here's what I would say, and I felt extremely confident that like this was my favorite matchup series of the season by far, and so I'm shocked that it's happening now. Especially because you can say what you want. Sonny Gray's been kind of like this, like a friend of mine said, the stopper, because he has stopped a couple snides from this team already, losing streaks, and just like, you know, done his job and gotten us back in the win column. What I would say that was really surprising to me is that for him, 2 of the best years of his career were in Minnesota not that long ago. And I expected him to be very comfortable in Minnesota in a favorable matchup against, you know, like I said, the whole slate favored Boston in terms of game 1, 2, and 3 pitching matchups. And this was the most confident I've been going into a series because of those matchups. And I mean, Crochet literally performed worse than he ever has in his entire life, and probably at any level. And Sonny Gray, I thought that was going to be one of his like outings you point to in the other direction, where you go, man, he went 7 1/3 shutout that game. That's the old Sonny Gray, just because he's been so dominant in Minnesota.
You know what's so weird is the Red Sox have played 5 series, and they've played Sonny Gray's last 3 teams that he was on.
That is weird. He bounces around, that guy.
Cards, Twins, and Reds.
That's what they say. They say Sonny Gray, he gets around.
They say, "Oh, Sonny."
Yeah.
Let's just say he gets
around.
He gets around a little bit, and then you know what's funny is right after this Tiger series, they're playing the Yankees. So through the first 5, 6, 7, the first 7 series, we will have played 4. Don't do that. 4 of Sonny Gray's 6 teams he's been on.
How about that stat?
How about that?
Where's JP when you need him? Is that his name? JP Long? Yeah. It's a JP Long stat.
Oh, wow. Justin, yeah.
Yeah, that's when we go, that's interesting.
Is he still around?
No, he left the Red Sox.
Yeah, I know he left the Red Sox. Is he off Twitter too?
I haven't seen a stat from him in a long time.
Yeah, what was his name on Twitter? It was like Socks and things.
Sox Notes.
Sox Notes.
Oh, he's still just doing this, and that's so my bad.
How am I not seeing his tweets?
Sox Notes at Sox.
I follow
Notes.
him. I see him now. I'm saying, how have I not been seeing his tweets?
I don't know. I'm not following him right now, which feels, I don't know how that could have possibly happened. I did have him in my Red Sox like Twitter list, so maybe that's why. But
wow,
he still tweets a little. He tweeted 2 days ago, but to be fair, 4-1 was the most recent one before that. So he's not.
Yeah.
He's not.
And before opening day, it was September 30th. That's funny. He takes the offseason right off. Like it goes September 30th, 2025, and then his next tweet is March 26th.
That's crazy.
So yeah, we'll talk when there's baseball on. That is so funny.
I don't even need to be on this platform. You don't need to hear from me outside of baseball season. I got nothing to say.
Yeah. We'll see each other again, friend. I'm sure of it.
Unless there's a lockout.
No, JP's great. I'll be honest with you. That's kind of everything that I had on this series. This sucked. This was really demoralizing because all the notes that I was taking, I threw out because I was like, dude, these are bummers. Like I was just, picking apart shit in every inning of the first 2 games. By the time the third came around, and Connolly early lets up that home run early, but it was still early.
Oh,
I was like,
Joseph.
fuck it. Like this game's over. They've got swept. And sure, I'm glad that didn't happen. Because the difference, Scott, between 7-11 or 6-12, massive. Being 4 games under 500 or being 6 games under 500, massive.
Yeah, that one. Yeah, this was a big game. Who knew? This wasn't a must-win, but this was definitely a can't-lose game.
Wasn't must-win, but it was a can't-lose.
Yeah, you cannot lose this game.
But you didn't have to win it.
No, but you couldn't afford to lose a game like this and go 6 games back.
No. Not games back because the standings in the
whatever. You know what I mean.
Let's
Back
talk about how goddamn terrible, whatever. You know what it is. How goddamn terrible the American League East is. I swear to God, Tampa Bay Rays are in sole possession of first place in the American League East right now.
I didn't know that.
Fucking excuse me?
You know what's crazy? I've done the best job I've ever done at just watching the Red Sox and not like I used to record watch on like April 3rd and be like, damn, we're 2 games back. Like, yeah, I'm not doing that this year. I haven't checked. I genuinely don't know how. I know generally how teams are doing, but like I have no idea what the records are of the teams in our division.
How many games back would you guess the Red Sox are from first place?
6?
The Red Sox are 3 games out of first place.
Yeah, that's not okay.
Isn't that stunning?
Yeah, okay, that's good to know.
The Rays are leading the division with not a 9-7 record.
That's huge. That's huge for us. The NL Central had like the best record collectively very recently, and it was like, okay, well, this doesn't matter yet. That's how you know, like, none of this matters yet.
Oh, this doesn't mean shit yet. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I mean, the thing is, like, yes and no, because like you look around and like, yeah, the Reds are 10-7 and the Pirates are 10-7, and you're like, I bet that won't like stay a race. But also, you look and it's like the Dodgers are 13-4. That'll probably stay that way.
That's preposterous.
I know the Rockies are 6-11. That'll probably stay that way. Like there are things that are like, I don't know. There's some exciting stuff. Like the Athletics being at the top of the West. I love to see that. There's some exciting narratives that come out of early standings watching, and I like it.
Mm-hmm.
And I like. What I like is in this particular case is that it benefits us because the conversation around the American League East is, it is a lot tighter than we expected because they're not as good as we expected. None of these teams are as good as we expected. The Yankees got off that hot start. They're 3-7 since.
I did know that. Yeah, it's a shame what happened to them.
It's a goddamn shame.
Yeah, they're having roster construction issues. Can't relate.
Couldn't be me.
They don't know what to do with Ben Rice. He's one of the best pure hitters in the AL. But, hey, couldn't be me.
We'll take him.
Nah, we don't. We don't like platoon. Nah, he's a platoon guy.
Isn't he from Massachusetts, Ben Rice?
Yeah, but he's a Yankees fan from Massachusetts. He actually grew up like 20 minutes away from me. But he grew up a Yankees fan in the South Shore.
Oh, he kind of looks like you, except ugly.
Okay.
Than you are.
I feel like you do realize you made it worse when you said ugly, right? You saw a guy that was ugly and you said he looks like me.
Yeah, well, I changed it because it sounded like I was saying like you're wicked hot, and this guy's like you, but the ugly version. And so I had to change it and be like, he's even uglier than you're ugly as.
But how could he look like me, but be an ugly? Like we're talking about looks.
Oh man, yeah, he's a little gremlin, dude. He's.
Mm-hmm. And you said he
resembles
like me.
He resembles like what I would picture you looked like when you were like 12.
His his pictures are tough. We're the same age, and we grew up like 20 minutes away from each other. So, or we
Here's
were
your
born the same
hair.
year. He wishes he had my hair. I actually don't know what he looks like without a hat.
Ugly. Anyway, I changed my mind on this guy. You guys can keep him.
I
don't want him.
Yeah, his hair is similar.
I'm back. I'm out. I have to give you a spoiler alert.
Don't wait. Whoa. Is this about Spider-Man?
No.
Okay, all right. Don't talk because I don't want to know. I want to watch that. I don't want any spoilers. I don't want to know about the Doomsday either.
All right.
Wait.
Yeah.
I'm watching The Boys right now. So is it about The Boys on
No.
Amazon?
No.
Okay.
No.
All right, go ahead.
Isn't that the show where
wait.
the main guy dies at the end of the show, right? Isn't that that one where...
I don't know. We don't know yet. It's not happened yet.
No.
That isn't out yet.
It's in season 2. It's the end of season 3.
It's like this is season 5 and it's live. Can't get me with that. It's just Instagram. People leaking stuff on Instagram. Is it about the Odyssey?
Yeah. Well, yeah, you don't want to spoil the Odyssey. That's a brand new story.
Because I don't know what happens in that.
That's awesome.
Do the good guys win?
That's awesome. You're going to be really disappointed. To go into the Odyssey, like, oh man, I wonder like what the story. You're going to be disappointed. You're going to get to the end and be like, what? That is really funny.
I know this. You talked about the Titanic a bunch. I haven't seen that yet, so don't spoil that for me either. I've never seen that movie.
Oh, it's a boring little boat ride. You should turn it on. Yeah, it's about a cruise.
Okay.
I want to play that video game, dude, where that's like you can go around like you're on the Titanic. You know what I'm talking about?
Certainly not.
There's a video game, Titanic.
And you just die?
Well, no, I think your whole thing is like to try to escape, but like you can also just play in like free roam mode where you just kind of walk around the Titanic. Yeah, you just kind of hang out on the Titanic. Yeah, I don't think you have like rocket launchers and shit, but like, yeah, you can just go to the buffet and get some tea and shit.
Yeah.
Drink.
Well, that sounds riveting. What did you want?
First class woman in the basement, and she does like the ballet thing, and then you guys get to stuppen in the storage area.
You had a spoiler, you said?
And the painter, she gets nude on a couch, and
I feel like you're spoiling a movie I specifically told you not to spoil.
The spoiler is you see Kate Winslet's boobies. That's the big spoiler in that movie.
Titanic movie, 1997, dude. That was. I haven't gone around to it yet.
Yeah, you gotta get out. You gotta get on it. It's really good.
Well, now I don't have to. I basically know how it ends. Just
her boobs
normal
are
cruise.
It's just there in it.
But it's just like a normal cruise, and now I already know how it ends and everything.
That is how the movie ends. He paints her and then fade to black.
You had a spoiler.
Spoiler is that the pitching preview is not a pitching preview because Detroit has announced 0 of their 4 starters. So
wait. We had to do series MVP.
No, we don't. We said we're not going to do that, and they lost.
Oh, okay. Then let's do the pitching preview.
Okay, folks. Except it's really not one. They're all TBDs. It's a 4-game series for Marathon Monday against the Detroit Tigers back at Fenway Park. Game 1 is going to be Ranger Suarez versus TBD. Again, spoiler alert, these are all going to be TBDs. Ranger Suarez, or as I should say, Ranger Suarez. Whoops, I think I was supposed to pronounce one of those differently. Ranger Suarez finally had a good start. We needed one of those 6 scoreless innings in St. Louis, and the Sox a 7-1 win. He's now got a 5.02 ERA through 3 games. Game 2 is Brian Bello. He pitched in a day game recently, which I'm fucking pissed about. We got to do something about that.
Can't have that happen.
Can't be having that happen. This is a 4 p.m. start at Fenway. It's April,
dicey.
That's dicey. It's okay because it's April. Like, sun will probably be going down near the end of his start. But, like, we absolutely cannot have Brian Bello 4 or 5 innings deep into his start, still having the sun beaten down on him. Don't work.
He should have an opener that game.
Legitimately. I 100% believe that because if you look at like the daytime ERA, it's always like the second, third time through the order. I think he just like doesn't do well in like the heat or whatever. It doesn't matter. Whatever.
That makes sense from where he's from. Yeah.
Yeah, it doesn't make any
Canada,
sense.
right?
Dude, I understand. It's a stupid. All right, Sunday is a day game, 1:35. Garrett Crochet, you've heard of him. They're gonna play baseball at Fenway, 1:30. His ERA is 7.58, which I fucking hate seeing next to him. It's 2-2 record, 22 strikeouts, and a 7.58 ERA. Imagine if he had a 2.22, so it was like 2-2, 2.22, and 22 strikeouts. Angel numbers, brother.
Close. Not even close, though.
It's not, though. It's not even really.
If you times his ERA by 3, it's still more than that by over a run.
Yeah. And he's only 5 1/4 runs shy of that. Or north of. Game 4 is Marathon Monday, 11:10 a.m. Happy holidays to you at home. Not Patriot Day. Is it Patriot Day? It is Patriot Day.
I know they play baseball at 11. A lot of people run a ton.
Yep.
Like way more than usual.
Way more than a human should run.
Mm-hmm.
My buddy Jackson did it last year, and I told him when he started, I said, dude, that's way too far.
Yeah.
I texted him a picture of the track, of the map, and I was like, dude, that's so far. You have so far to go. I was like 10 minutes into his start. I was like, you have so far to go. And he did it. I'll tell you what, I'm not gonna. Sonny Gray comes in with a 2.76 ERA.
No.
Whatever.
Sonny Gray?
Not 2.76. You know what's funny is he had a 2.76 before this last start.
Yeah.
Now he has a 4.43.
Which makes more sense.
Yep. A 4.43 ERA. But yeah, no, he had a 2.76 through his first 2. So let's get back to there. And that is going to do it for your pitching preview. Brought to you by the Mets.
The Mets, huh?
The Mets.
Like the New York
Bringing
Mets?
you Red Sox pitching previews since mid-April of 2026.
Wow. I can't believe they paid for that.
Mm-hmm.
You got anything else?
No, man. What do you got?
Nothing. This sucked.
Yeah, this was a bad time. I can't lie. I've had a terrible time doing this show. No, I've had a terrible time watching Red Sox baseball the past few days. And it sucks. Like, I want something to wake them up. And I hate finding myself in these positions. I've admitted to it on the show before, and it does feel like admitting. It feels like that's the correct verb for it, where I'm not even sure if I'm rooting for them because I'm not sure if that's like the thing that gives them sustained success. Like, I felt myself being like, you know what? Yeah, get fucking swept, you fucking idiots. Get fucking swept. Like, do something about it. Cry on the flight. Do it. Fucking losers. Do it. Like, getting mad. And then I don't know, like they win the game, and I'm not even really like stoked on it. It's like, oh, cool, they avoided a sweep, and like we said, 6-12 is a lot worse than 7-11.
Yeah,
but unless you show me that like you're gonna get to 500 anytime soon, it's tough. It's tough.
Well,
do we want to talk about? Sorry,
I was just gonna say the one note I have is that Cutter Crawford setback, Costas setback.
Yep.
And along those lines at first base, Wilson Contreras dealing with a little something. We'll see if it's a little something or a lot of something because the Red Sox lie about injuries every time. They always say a guy's fine and he's not fine. So first base may be concerning. But yeah, so we have a lack of reinforcements coming. Not that Cutter Crawford probably would do a whole ton. Like at this point, I think he would be like a 2-inning reliever. Certainly wouldn't make this rotation, but Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't know. That's fun. And Casas, I think we need.
Oviedo's
I don't
on the
know what to
60.
do. Hmm.
Oviedo's on the 60.
Yeah, he's dead.
Yeah.
He's not gonna pitch this year. No way.
He's never going to pitch here.
Probably never again. Yeah.
Probably never again.
Yep.
What is the latest on Sandoval?
Who cares?
Yeah. Perfect.
That's my latest. He was originally supposed to be coming back in around this time.
6 hours ago. He was in rehab, second AAA start, and struggled again.
Healthy but bad is the update there.
Yep. Healthy but
really
bad.
matter,
And then, dude, I will say about my dear friend Tristan Casas.
Got hit by a train again.
Yeah. Well, he generated a train,
an internal car crash
in his abdomen.
Mm-hmm.
I hope to God that the Tristan Casas story does not become a what if story.
It's looking like it.
Unfortunately, it's looking like it. And I would hate to look back and say, man, he could have been this, he could have been that. And the thing about Tristan Casas is that he's been so polarizing throughout his rather short career that us Tristan Casas believers are in this position where we've been saying, just you wait, just you wait, just you wait. And now the injuries have put it at a point where I don't know if we can say just you wait. So the haters might never be proven wrong, and that's a big bummer because he's a guy who does have 30 home run power. Probably the best eye on this team, right up there with Roman. He'd certainly be getting on base at a higher clip than 90% of this lineup right now. And man, I mean, I understand he's young. He's not like, he's not, I don't know. We're not talking about him getting another surgery that's going to keep him out for another year and a half or something. But these are the years, man. These years, they go quick, and you look up and suddenly Wilson Contreras is mashing and Wilson Contreras is here. And this is Tristan Casas' 5th year here in the big leagues. He is a free agent in 2029, so he also has one of those I'm never leaving deals.
Right.
So
one of those contracts. Yeah, I forgot about those.
Yeah, you tell me how he played 27 games in 2022 and he's a free agent in 2029. Kiss my ass. Makes no sense. But yeah, I mean, this is his age 26 season. So, and he's going to miss a lot of it. His games played go 27, 132, 63, 29, and 0 so far this year. So,
yeah, I mean, he's already. Yeah, I mean, at this point, he's gonna miss probably at least half of this year. So,
yeah,
who knows?
I'm expecting him to miss the whole year.
I kind of am too now. I certainly wasn't feeling that way, but it's just like this. I mean, the abdomen that had nothing to do. That was a completely separate injury he hurt practicing. Like that's
and they made clear to say it's not related to the rib cartilage thing. Goose, please.
Yeah.
It's not related to the rib cartilage thing that he had last year, and it's not related to Goose.
Dude, it's so impressive that Goose can make that loud of a sound, considering that you have a microphone. Like, what do we call these mics? You're a producer guy.
Condenser.
Not a shotgun mic, but
a condenser mic.
Yeah, like that's impressive because he's not. The door is shut. Not even in the same room.
Yeah,
he must be howling, screaming.
Yeah, and I got like soundproofing in here and stuff.
Yeah, it's terrifying.
It's just that.
Yeah, it's impressive.
Did I tell you that the vet thinks he's deaf?
No, but it doesn't take a very good vet to figure that one out. Deaf and blind, by the way.
It was fun. No, he can see fine.
He can't see fine. He stares at walls and screams.
I think that's what his brain is capable of doing. He does stare at walls and screams, but like he'll look around, he'll chase stuff. Usually like his own tail and stuff. He's awesome. But no, I was telling the vet, I was like, I'm worried about his hearing. I think he might be deaf. And she goes, she's like, cats don't really lose their hearing. And then like clapped behind his head.
No reaction.
Nothing. And she gives like a whoop. Nothing. And then like shook a bag of treats. Nothing. And she was like, huh. Maybe. Okay.
I feel like a vet should be able to figure that out better than like there's no way in 2026 our best method there is to clap behind an ear.
She was like, we don't even have a test for it, really. Like, it doesn't really happen. Cats don't lose their hearing. And I was like, what if I told you his parents were brother and sister? And she was like, I don't know. And I was like, what if I told you this cat is a goose trapped in a cat's body? Then could it go deaf? Because I think it's deaf.
Can gooses go deaf?
Can gooses go deaf? I say to her.
Not geese. You said, what about goose's eye?
What about gooses? Could a couple gooses go deaf? And,
let me ask you this, Doc. If there was another animal that couldn't go deaf, and I renamed him to that animal, would he be able to hear?
Whoa! What if I just named him?
Like, for example,
who can hear?
Like, I'm not deaf. If you renamed it Scott, would he be able to hear again? That question for you, Doc. Think about that one.
Meanwhile, I'm signing a bill for $800 because I had my cat X-rayed because I was afraid his diarrhea would hurt his bones. So
okay,
that's what I did. Yeah, I was afraid that it messed up his bones.
It always gets to your bone density. Yep.
I was worried it displaced his hips. Whatever, it doesn't matter. He was walking funny, and I was like, can't tell if his butt hurts or if like his hips are broken.
Mm.
And she was like, "No, he's just clenching his butt because he has got diarrhea." So
he's got some. It might be time, Joey.
He's 8. Cats live till they're 20. He's
8.
Yeah.
Oh,
he's actually not even 8. He turns 8 in 5 days. 420.
Joey, I have always thought this cat was older than me.
No, he was born 420 2018, dude.
2018. He saw the Red Sox win. He's seen one World Series. Wow.
The one World Series, and that's it, dude. He was a tiny little kitten, dude.
He's never even seen David Ortiz bat for the Boston Red Sox, and you're telling me this cat has lost his hearing? That happened quick.
Well, he was.
I think the mom and dad / sister brother thing had an effect.
It's fine, dude.
Dude, no way.
This is just a cat video, but that's just a cute little kitten, dude. Come on, we got
sure.
We got some kitten content over on the YouTube. Get on over there.
Can you send me that first video? I feel like there's a lot of people I need to show that to.
Yeah, look at how this guy.
Why did he do that?
I don't know. He rocks, dude.
Yeah, I need that first video for just showing every person I know.
Yeah, it's coming in right now.
Sweet.
All right. You guys can follow us on the socials at ITM_pod. You can follow me at Joey Copponi. You can follow Scott at Scott Neville 46. Just like how old goose is in cat years. And how goose is in cat years.
Well said.
And cat is in goose years. And we will see you after this thrilling 4-game series. Ooh, a Monday afternoon record. Is that what we're going to do? Sounds like it.
Hate that.
And me too. And we will see you guys back here Monday evening. A very hearty, very honest. Go Sox, kid.